I am playing Garruk this time. I tried to change the layout. I don't know, maybe it looks better to... It's easier to see it, I guess. I don't know. But anyways, I like this deck. It's kind of like a token thing. I've never played a black-green deck. Played like Sultai. Pretty similar, you know, but you can kind of go infinite with like Golgari, Fine Broker, and Primal Command. Where is it? Alright, I already don't like this. I already don't like that. I'm doing it this way. Primal Command to, like, you know, shuffle your graveyard in and stuff. You can, like, pick this up with Regrowth. You can loot Fine Broker and Eldest Reborn, which was kind of the thing in Standard, I believe, for a little bit. Obviously, a bunch of ramp spells because we're green again. Renin 7 is in the deck, which is kind of cool. Anything else? Anything else stands out? Craterhoof Behemoth. I'm not big on this in Commander or Brawl, whatever. But when you're doing like a bunch of tokens, I think it's pretty good. And it's really the only reason I'm running Finale of Devastation, because there's not a ton of creatures in here. I think there's like 14 creatures. And most of them are like small mana dorks or something. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. Liliana is another token generator here. The format of Rask is kind of nice with tokens, because you can sacrifice the tokens. I don't have the squirrel thing. What's it gonna call it? The new squirrel. Where are you? Yeah, Toski. This guy. Yeah, I might craft him. Pretty good in the token strategy, but I don't know if I want to yet. I'd even argue it's somewhat interchangeable with Garruk in this style of deck. You know what? Maybe I should craft it. Let's go. It's a new card, right? Let's do it. What do I take out? Something silly here. Bolus's Citadel's probably busted, but I ain't taking it out. Yeah, I'll probably just take out a Golgari Locket. Let's go like that. Not running Veil of Summer. Kinda unimpressed with it, honestly. Alright, now we can actually play the game. I really do like the loading zones of the new set. I think they're the only things you can get, too. It's just like the new set loading zones. I think they're cool. Alright, a bunch of black mana. Kind of unfortunate here. We're against Tatyova, which is a commander I'd like to play. Tatyova's an uncommon, right? Yeah. I'm going to mulligan this. Definitely need green. Definitely need green. Yeah, that's a lot better. Have a discard spell, too. This gets 2 lands. This is an underrated card, in my opinion, too. Because you don't even need Nissa to have it do something pretty effective. You know, if you're stuck on 2 lands, this just gives you 2 land drops. I'd almost argue it's just as good as Cultivate or something. We do have 3 here. Probably play this on 2. I don't know. Maybe we discard on 2. We'll see. Is the in-game stuff's too quiet? I don't know. I don't like it to be too loud. People like to listen to music when they watch people do stuff. I think I'm gonna play the Menadork. But the thing is, I don't have a ramp. I'm not ramping it into 4-drop, really. I can wait on this, and I think I like to do this here. Saw it coming. Okay, I'm definitely gonna take that. Opponent's not ramping it into anything either. Fortunately, I can't immediately kill this. Would have been nice. Alright, do I have a second land drop? I do, so this seems like a good play here. No double untapped green for this, though. That's unfortunate, but this is good. I can play my thing as a land here instead of a exposed Manadork. I wonder if they just go for Tatyova. Probably. Especially if they'll land in play. I gotta move my stuff. There we go. Alright, so I'm gonna Binding. That was a really good draw. I'm gonna blow up Tatyova. Interesting they went with Tatyova. Didn't have a land to play. But I guess it doesn't... I mean, you need a land for this as well. Eldritch Reborn might be really good here, too, because it might... They have to choose between this and maybe something else they play, and they might not want to get rid of a Mana Dork. We do have Craterhoof Behemoth, effectively, in this thing. But they do have counter spells. I don't think I have any uncounterable nonsense in here. I could regrowth... no, I'm not going to regrowth this. I might regrowth this, though. Maybe even this. But I'm definitely going to cast this next turn. Okay. Let's get a forest. There we go. Snow. That's not our land drop for the turn, so I'd still like to make the land drop in this. So I'm going to do that here. Get 2 forests. And then probably play Incubation Druid. I could pick something up right now, but unless it's the discard... Like, I'd like it to be the discard spell, and I'd also like my opponent to not, like... No, I'm going to pick this up before I cast it, so... Interesting that they... Well, I guess it makes sense to wait. There's no reason not to do it. Yeah. So do we just Garruk next turn? Make some wolves. What's nice is all you need is 1 wolf to die, and then you get this really good emblem, like a permanent overrun. It's pretty good. But he's kind of... Like, he's a bit of the main source of creatures to actually exploit the emblem. So, it's kind of a balancing act. These are just 1/1s, right? You need 6 lands, and then it, like, becomes exponential. Before that, it just makes 1/1s. I'm going to give Incubation Druid Death Touch next turn. Opponent needs to prepare themselves. Eldritch Reborn got way worse now. I could just go for Nissa, too. Nissa does kind of make tokens, sort of, in a way. Not really, but... Alright, so do they leave up a counterspell? And if they did, is it something they can cast? They're pausing at strange times. I don't know if it's the end of the world if this gets countered anyways. Like, what else am I doing? Yeah, I think I'm just gonna... I guess I can play this first. Play around, like, Spell Pierce. Alright. I'm not gonna kill their Mana Dork. I think I'm just gonna make some tokens. Counter target activated. What? Hey, alright, you know. Alright, that's cool, I guess. They stifled Garruk's wolves? Sure. I could have cast this right now. Maybe I should have. Like, what? I probably should have, right? They don't have lethal on Garruk. It's just 4 anyways, so... Yeah, good thing I didn't minus, I guess. I would just die and I'd recast it, though. I don't know. It seemed like a strange thing. A strange play. Cool card, though. It is just a stifle, right? Counter target activated trigger, yeah. Sacrifice this, get a forest. Sure. I think it's a free attack here. Okay, they're going to make a 1/1 and attack Garruk for 2 damage instead of doing anything else. The 2/2s seem pretty solid on this board. Oh, that's actually really, really good because it also kills a wolf. Oh, no, wait, no. He's not going to go to 6 when a wolf dies anymore. So I might just put it on the Mana Dork, the counter, and then the other part of it is non-artifact. So we'll turn this into an artifact. So it'll be the only creature that, like, lives. And then I guess I can tap it to play this. Oh, it puts a counter on it too, so I can skip the adapt cost. Oh, that's cool. I haven't seen that in a long time. So this taps for 3 now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do I play... Maybe I just play Nissa, because Eldritch Reborn is going to... I'd rather it hit this after the board gets wiped. What's nice about this is it's a turn... It's a delayed sweeper, so it kind of declines your opponent's next turn cycle of playing creatures. Which does mean I don't want to make a man land, though. You know what? I think I'm just going to do this. This seems a little bit better, actually. Yeah, I like this. I'm going to blow up their Arcane Signet. Yeah, I like that a lot. Because now if they play a land, the only thing they can do is Tatyova, but they don't want to do that because it'll just blow up here. I don't think there's a single card. Okay, that's actually good. It will be indestructible before this happens, because active player's stuff goes on the stack first. I'll be the active player. This will happen, and then this will happen. Oh no, this is upkeep. Excuse me, it doesn't even matter. This would happen in the upkeep. This happens in the draw step or something. Yeah, so they get the token. So they keep Kama around, but I think I can manage Kama because Kama will never be able to swing past all the wolves. I mean, I actually just drew an answer. I can just minus this and kill it. Oh wait, one better. We found a spot for Eldritch Reborn to be extremely busted. We're gonna make them sacrifice Kama. Oh man, this is great. This is a great first game. Alright, so make some tokens. They might just scoop to this, honestly. This is just backbreaking. Yep. Ooh. Oh no. Oh my. We were both a little mana screwed early, but I don't know, that's kind of concerning actually, because I didn't do much to capitalize on them not doing things for a while, so I don't know. There's a lot of mastery tokens, it seems, this tree, unlike the last one. Oh, I got a pack. Hey, hey. Yeah, Eldritch Reborn is one of my favorite cards, definitely. Definitely, I love it. Alright, that was nice, that was nice. Alright, we're 1-0. I was playing last night, and I played against Golos 6 times in a row, and they were all somewhat different decks, too. But before that time, before that, like, chunk of Golos, I hadn't seen Golos in, like, 3.5 days. It's weird. To be fair, it was like late at night, so maybe it's people just completing their quests using like Golos, I guess. Surprisingly enough, Golos is not running rampant in this format. At least not yet. I think I like this, right? Yeah. So we're playing against the 5-color, you can't cast permanents when this is in play, so it's like a bunch of spells, and then they do the 5 thing. What else does this do? I've only played this against... I played against this once. Exile... I guess I can play this. Till end of turn, cast it without paying each card. Instant or sorcery, lesser mana value. When you cast your next spell, so it's like a free cascade, kind of. It's a very wonky card. I want to increase my chance to draw land, so I'm not going to play this. I'll just play the Signet. You know, actually, I probably should have played the Mana Dork, because this has haste, and that may have been better later. I think I messed up, because now I can't, like, double spell here. Yeah, that was a little bit of a misplay there, but I guess we were doing this regardless. That's a really, really good draw here. Reset their thing, and then I can attack the hand. Yeah, people like, yeah, that's what's nice about this format, is people don't, there's no reason to play the best Brawl list, you know. Although that's kind of hard to say. It's not like 1-on-1 Commander where it was like Brawl versus Brawl. But yeah, it's nice. Super fun format. Super fun. Alright, so we discard... Oh, wow. Alright. I'll probably take Mind Warp. Probably. The removal doesn't matter. I don't care about this. This does blow up artifacts, but I don't think I... They can copy a permanent of mine. Yeah, they could copy a permanent of mine, if I'm reading this right. Yeah, that's pretty good. Alright, let's just get rid of that Time Warp now. We're going to exile it again, but, I mean, I got to play a land. I think I'm going to just cast the 3 mana ramp spell here, get a Swamp. Yeah. We can Primal Command... You can't Primal Command the... Yeah, you can't Primal Command creatures, but I can Eldest Reborn their commander if they go for it again. And I'm sure they will before they start casting things. Eldest Reborn is really good against this kind of deck. It's hilarious. Alright, so unfortunately I can't cast Garruk right now, which would be absolutely amazing, but... Oh well. I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to... This comes in tapped, so I'll do... Yeah, see, this is another turn cycle where I'm getting punished that I played this earlier. Because I'd have it, like, right now, and I'd be able to play this. Probably doesn't matter, but... At least in this format, this matchup, it doesn't seem to matter. Oh, no, the token! No, I can't Eldest Reborn their commander. Rip. Discard 2? Okay, I'll get rid of this and this. Yeah. They did not go for their commander. They'll probably copy my... They can kill it too. They can actually exile Garruk with this. I make some 2/2s, but... I mean, what else am I doing? I'm not in as good as a spot as I thought I was. I might just go for this to upset the hand. It stops them from using their mana this turn cycle. I'll just make them sacrifice the thing. There's no reason to attack. It just stops them from using this on my Garruk. They did have their tapped... Actually, they only had one black source and it was tapped. So they couldn't cast those. So I could have forced them to do that this turn cycle at sorcery speed. Maybe that was better. I don't know. Unfortunately, this exiles, so I can't Eldest Reborn and let this go to the graveyard. Okay. They got a Lightning Bolt and a Triome. Okay, that's funny. Discard probably Putrefy. Yeah, that makes sense. Here I'll force them to deal with this turn cycle. I'm definitely going to make wolves because the next turn I'm able to like recast this and have a wolf die in some way and then instantly emblem. Okay, they're going to copy it, and then they're going to kill mine. But we can Primal Command their copy, and the wolves don't really matter on their end that much. They should definitely just make tokens here, I think. I don't think you want to kill a wolf. Yeah, this makes a lot more sense. And then they exile mine. I can't let it go to the exile zone, unfortunately. No, I think you kind of have to do this. I think you literally have to exile my Garruk. Oh, it's an instant. It's an instant. That makes sense. No reason to do it immediately. They They can actually get an emblem of their own, but they don't have really any creatures, so I'm not upset about that. That doesn't scare me. I guess I'll just cast the 2 spells in my hand, but I think I'll lead with plussing here, because I'm not going to get the emblem before they have a chance to kill it in response, so I might as well get some more wolves. I think it was wrong to hold this. I think they just gave me 2 free wolves. So I'm going to, let's see, is my graveyard any good? No, I think I'm just going to tutor and get rid of this. And then I'll cultivate. Yeah, Primal Command's great. So great. I love this card. You know, this might actually be the first time I legitimately have cast it. Alright, so we don't have any busted creatures, really, other than, like... I mean, I guess I could get Chatterfang, and then start doubling the tokens with Garruk. I'm definitely not going to get Craterhoof Behemoth. I could get... this is actually good. This is good. Because then we can start looping Eldritch Reborn. But they have a ton of creatures in the way, so I can't really get at their commander. And I will now swing. Yes, I'll swing. Yep, they double up the blocks. This gets to Surveil. It's just like not called Surveil for some reason. Maybe I should have waited. It seems like they were waiting until end step, but I can't take that risk just to potentially get the overrun, but I think the 2 wolves are just way better. Take action, yep. So I can cast it again next turn, but I could pick up Find Broker and probably play Nightmare, because I have to keep them off their Planeswalker. I will trade, because they probably have, like, sweepers and stuff in their deck. And this also turns on Eldritch Reborn. If I somehow... Oh, never mind. They turned Eldritch Reborn right back off. Alright. Field of the Dead is just... It is not a friendly card. I just keep harassing their Planeswalker. I mean their commander, whatever. And then here I can pick up something. I guess I'll pick up Eldritch Reborn? Yeah. Kind of hope they didn't play find a land this turn so I can discard whatever they got. Lightning Helix, okay. Interesting cards in their deck. So we can't discard anything. Unfortunately, Craterhoof Behemoth does not immediately kill them. When you cast your next spell, okay, so they have to draw a spell worth casting and also spend a minute to activate this, and then also hit something dirty. So I'm not super scared of it this turn cycle. And this doesn't start looping with this because this is still alive. I think I'm just going to go for Garruk and kill their commander. I think I'm just going to do that. Draw a card here. I drew a land, okay. Probably played as a green source. And pass. No attack. So now their commander costs 9. Okay, that's a good draw, and I guess that actually would have been one of the best draws for them, because they also had 5 color mana to do something with it after the fact. They can exchange artifacts. They have mana to instantly... I do not see double black. Is this any color? No. So they can't double black for casualties of war, which would be very good right now. This is completely dead, I think. Yep. This is cool. It lets you you give your commander to your opponent, and then I can't cast permanents. I kind of like that. I have Eldritch Reborn, and it's probably more likely I'm going to do that instead of... Oh, we drew it! Oh no, that's like the worst draw. See, the problem is they can casualties of war next turn, though. Um, I can finale for like nothing of substance. I'm not going to cast this in the face of an eldest casualties of war. They can cast it next turn, right? Until the end of your next turn. Okay, so I have to deal with these or that next time. So I guess I'm just going to run this out for max mana. There's nothing in my deck that's really good to hit. Maybe I go down. I go up to 5. Yeah, so I can activate Blast Zone still. There's nothing in my graveyard, is there? No, there's nothing in my graveyard. I guess Gargoroth? I guess. I mean, Chatterfang would be cool, but it'll just die. I could get a Mana Dork, because whatever I play is pretty much going to die. I think I should get a Mana Dork. And I'll get one that can block the zombies. Yeah, that feels bad, but there's really not a lot of creatures in my deck. So this way they don't have a good casualties of war. I mean, they can actually blow up the blast zone, so threatening to activate it is not super relevant. In fact, they probably will blow it up, because it's the only land I got that's any good. I kind of hope they kill the Fine Broker, though, so I can start looping it. Yep, just hit the blast zone. Nope, they hit the Mana Dork. It's probably smart on their end. Now I'm kind of poised into casting this, because I really want to start getting my Planeswalker. That was a really good draw, but there's a chance it doesn't resolve. I think I'm going to do this. Play the card they know about. And pass again. This is a weird game. Plow under, yeah. That's not in the... I don't think that's in this game, though. I don't think you can cast Plow under. Search for Escanta. I guess it's a good thing we've attacked the graveyard like 6 times. So they discard a card here. They did not go for their commander, which they could have cast. Critterhoof probably won't resolve. Oh, I shouldn't have played a land first. That was a mistake. Oh well, I'm going to go for it. And there's a land on top. Yikes. Yeah, I don't know why I did that. What the heck is this? Expansion Explosion? They're mousing over their zombies, so I don't know what this could be. An instant speed massive X spell. Sphinx's Rev, Expansion Explosion. Yup. Expansion Explosion. For 7. Oh my god, that's so good. Declines the Thoughtseize. We've kept them off the commander successfully, but doesn't seem like it's going to matter. Okay, we can pick up Fine Broker now and start looping it, but again, I don't think with Field of the Dead in the way it's super effective. I kind of have to go for Garruk. I don't think we're going to win this, though. This does not look good. Oh, they can actually exile Garruk from my graveyard, and I can't reanimate it with Eldritch Reborn. That's actually really good. Oh, they take Fine Broker. Alright, that's gone. I don't think that's what I take, though. I don't think that's what I take. Oh, or I'm just literally dead. 8 plus... Yep, we're just dead. Take an extra turn, and then they swing out again. Well, we kept them off the commander, but I guess it just didn't matter. That's a cool deck. 5 color, don't play any permanence spell thing. Pretty cool. I'm not even sure if we saw any ramp spells out of them. But they had like stuff like Casualties of War. They also milled over their world tree with the Surveil on the Devour to nothing or whatever, which would have just, you know, it's basically Chromatic Lantern, and they don't have to think anymore. Huh. I think the first time I played against it, it was pretty much mono blue. And I didn't really cast anything, so they couldn't counter anything, and they just sort of lost. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I'm trapped in the loading void. Because I can't cancel the queue. So I'm probably like paired up against someone and we're stuck. I'll have to probably relaunch the game. Initializing audio. Yep, we got stuck in some loop. Alright, it's a Nicol Bolas, but it's the creature version. Okay. Ramp. Keep. No untapped turn 2, but not much I can do about that. Plays Blood Crypt. Play this. Hopefully I draw land, but if not, I might just go for Triumph. And then Triumph into Vastwood Surge. Nope, no land, so I guess I'm doing this. They have a lot of removal, so I don't really like my mana dorks. Things flickered. Okay, they don't counter it. Yeah, it looks like my stream just dropped for a second there. Okay, sure. Did it drop? Yeah, it looks like it dropped. Don't think that was on me, though. Oh, they didn't wait. Oh, they didn't wait, so I get to Thoughtseize this turn cycle. That's hilarious. Oh, their hand is actually really bad. Okay, I guess I'll take that. I guess they can just cast their commander, but it really is just a 4/4. Their whole hand makes me not want to ever do anything, but I'll get rid of a mana dork. Garruk will immediately... Oh, it'll die to Lightning Strike. So I guess I just kill their commander? Guess this is fine, right? We draw a card this way. Yeah, my stream dropped. Well, I'm not going to hotspot, I'll tell you that much. Sure. Here we can just recast it because we can start threatening wolves, and they can't really just go after their... They can't play their commander and kill my wolves, so... I think this is a exchange we're willing to constantly make if they keep going for their commander. Okay, alright. Hopefully they don't find a removal spell for this wolf. Alright, they did not. So we get to smack this. I don't really want to make lands creatures, so I'm not going to do that. Alright, opponent doesn't want to play Magic anymore. That's fair. Oh, it's so annoying when my stream drops, because now, like, it cuts your thing in half, because I'm not, like, recording. It just goes on Twitch. So I have to, like, take the 2 chunks of stuff and, like, put it together now. That's just so annoying. But, I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do, I guess. It only dropped for a second, too. It would explain why Magic Arena froze for a second, but it would not explain why I didn't drop internet. I have some really good internet, too. Okay, so we're against Thassa. That's different. I like this hand, I think. No early ramp, but if we're against mono blue bounce stuff, I think this is good. Yeah, probably. Oh. No, it was me. I dropped stream. Okay. I really like this portrait. That portrait's dope. Opponent's name is Scarecrow. Oh, that was probably the best draw of all time. I'm gonna play a green source to make it look like I'm color screwed and don't have black, just in case they went to counter this, or they otherwise wouldn't, because I wouldn't miss this. It'd be nice to have it stay around, because next turn I'd like to do something. Alright, so this can keep making treasure tokens with Thassa. I think I will be not upset by that, and I'll just do this. Oh, don't you dare have Spell Pierce. Okay, thank God. Get this and this. Castle Vantress. I swear, every time I play against Mono Blue, they have the castle. Every time. So they're probably going to just blink their blah blah blah. They also get a second treasure, so now they can also at the same time leave up what's probably a counterspell. Otherwise, I'm not sure they'd go for this if they did not have an answer to Garruk, because Garruk's pretty powerful here, killing the only thing they can blink. So I'm pretty sure they have a counterspell. Do I want to do anything else besides that? I don't think so. I think I am still going to go for Garruk. Probably the best thing I can do, so I'm all in. It resolved. Wow, alright. Do they have a bounce spell? Are they going to protect this with a bounce spell? No, they're not. Interesting. I'm not going to attack. I did not expect that to happen. I guess they don't have any counterspells in their hand, because otherwise that's very strange play. I'm sure they have more stuff to bounce. Like, they get a Meteor Golem now, and Meteor Golem would just blow this up. Agent of Treachery blinking over and over again. We're not playing this game. Wow. They steal a land in Garruk, also make tokens, and I'm dead. Rip. Paradise Druid. Yeah, I like Paradise Druid. I don't know if it's my favorite one. It's nice that it taps for any color. It probably is the best Bogle, whatever. I'm calling them Boggles. Okay. Double green, that's nice. So this is kind of like Thassa. You blink your stuff. I don't see a reason to play Ranger class. I'd rather just start finding lands. So I'll do this. Oh, that's not good. So we can't cast any ramp spells. Guess that's not a big deal, but I probably should make them discard here, so I'll just do that, yeah. Brazen Bower and enters the battlefield. Exile any number of non-angel creatures. Okay, you can have Brazen Bower. They have negate, unfortunately. I'll probably still cast Ranger class here. I don't think they're going to counter that. I can cast Into the North and not play a land for the turn. Seems really weird, though. So I'll cast it still, right? It only blinks one land. Oh, you know what? This is probably better. Yeah, that's better. I don't have to do this for no reason. All it does is draw a land, because I have to pick up a land. Yeah, I just pick up the land immediately. Not terrible. It still gets a land out of my deck, but... can level this up again. And it's kind of the only thing I can do, so... Interesting to note, they didn't bounce the Ranger class itself. Then I'll play a land, and I'll pass. So I can look at the top card of my library, and then cast creatures off the top. Not really a lot of creatures, but I suppose it's nice to see what's going to happen next. I don't even think I'm interested in killing this. I think I'll just blow up the Brazen Power with this binding. I'm not really going to ever go for Bolas' Citadel as long as they keep leaving up negate. So they memory elapse. Alright. I think I'm fine finding... I don't think I'm going to cast this to draw another card instead. They really can't go for their commander as long as Garruk is threatening to happen. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, they can cloud shift. Yeah, they can just blink something and then it... Yeah. So whatever I Garruk minus just won't actually die. I pretty much have to blow up the Confounding Conundrum. They can't save it. Oh, can they? Does Urion... Yeah, Urion saves it. I guess there was no way around this. This was always going to happen. That's annoying. It does mean I can cast a ramp spell, but that's not great here. Man, these blink decks are just destroying my soul. Like, I have no way to stop this. Okay. You get a Kraken Hatchling or whatever. It's such a strange card. I like the art, but it's such a strange card. Okay, so we get a Forest. And then I play... Whatever I play is getting negated, no matter what I do, right? Unless they're willing to lose their board for really no reason. Okay, I guess they have a different kind of answer for it. I guess I'm picking up the land again. Rip. I forgot that was going to happen. Okay, so I got the board wipe in play. Didn't expect that to happen. Think I would have died if they negated that sweeper. Are they going to blink their board? Nope, they're just letting this happen. Guess they can make a 1/1? No matter what I do, it's getting negated, so I guess I'll just play Garruk. Because I'd rather have this happen. Yup. You have the thumbnail idea? Why am I so dark? My lighting is just so bad. I guess it's cloudy out, so I'm not getting the natural sunlight I usually do when I play. I don't know. I feel like I'm really dark in the corner there. I mean, I'm not really the center of attention, but... The focal point. Alright, I think we're just dead now. If they have any counterspell, we're dead. And even if they don't, I'm still kind of screwed. I'm just going to rip the band-aid off. You have a counterspell, so I can move on. Yep, we're dead. Cool. Yeah, we died to like 2-minute counterspells, basically. In fact, our opponent probably could have done nothing for a while and we still would have lost. We don't have a wide... Like, there's not a lot of ways to threaten your opponent on the board, so coming at your opponent with, like, one less avenue just kind of... It doesn't really overwhelm them as much. Like, imagine I had a bunch of creatures in play, he didn't really have any sweepers. No, I don't like that. This isn't bad. I do have 2 lands, and then 2 totally probably dead 8-drops, so probably not. Okay, this is a lot better. Get rid of this behemoth that won't leave me alone. So I might just Nylea's Intervention for 1? Nah, as long as we keep drawing lands, I think we can do this. Magda? Other dwarves you control get +1/+0. Comes tap, get treasure token. Okay, that's kind of cool. I should probably kill that, to be honest. And I think I will. I don't want them to get a treasure token. And we also get the only creature out of our hand, so they can't exile anything with Valky. Kroxa? Okay. So now I will play Intervention for 3. I'll get Cemetery, Castle. Oh, maybe not Cemetery. I don't think I don't have a problem with color. Blast Zone and Field of the Dead? Yeah, that seems fine. Now we just hope we draw Ren in 7. Okay. Interesting time to Thoughtseize when you know my whole hand is lands, but it still hits something. That's funny. I guess better now than, like, ever, because you either do it right now or you might not ever hit anything. Okay, they can't really just counter Garruk, so I guess I can just do that. Seems fine. Start making wolves here. Yep. Seems as though they don't have a way to kind of take the board back, and Garruk will run away with the board pretty quickly. Interesting deck. I don't think I've ever played it against Valky. That's different. Two lands, 3-mana ramp spells, Ujin, that's not great. I guess I'll keep this. So what does this do? Sacrifice an artifact, search your library for an artifact. Okay, I played against this once a while ago, and it didn't do anything. Maybe this time it will. Wonder if it's the same player. I don't see myself Assassin's Trophying it, so... Okay. That's extremely annoying. I'd like to have hit that last turn. Yeah, I think we just ramp here. Ujin's actually really bad in this matchup because everything they do is pretty much colorless, I assume. But to the extent of my knowledge, there's not a lot of, like, deeply threatening artifacts that they can perpetually grow into, I don't think. I can always Assassin's Trophy it. Okay, that's a good one, but I don't... We'll see. Probably have to kill their dude, so just Mind Stone, Nightmare. I could have exiled the Simulacrum, but this kind of makes them recast their Planeswalker. I keep calling it a Planeswalker. Their commander again this turn cycle, and I exile again. Their Planeswalker. They have a lot of mana. Oh, okay. You can. They're probably gonna take one of these, and I think they want to take this. I don't think you should take these. Oh, I can see an argument for this because it'll sweep your board. But this dies and draws a card, and that seems kind of fine. You already have a 4-mana artifact for your commander. Yeah, that's the right play. I'd definitely take that. It doesn't hard stop it though, because I can, if I find a land, I can do it next turn anyways. So it's not the greatest, but it's definitely the best pick. Okay, so they have this in Cleansing Nova, which is weird because they actually do have Meteor Golem. That's funny. Of these cards, I think it's one of these two. This is probably the scariest because we have stuff that this blows up. But in this board state, I think the best card is this one. Especially how I have a sweeper and I might want to cast it, which means they probably would never want to cast their own. I think I'm going to just get a land, get some lands, and leave up Assassin's Trophy. Wait. Okay, I don't have these in play already. I do have Field of the Dead in my deck. So this doesn't really have any creatures to hit. I don't even know why it's in my deck, honestly. Probably shouldn't be. There's 19 creatures and most of them are just mana dorks. I think I'll just leave up Assassin's Trophy for some busted play here, I guess. I don't know. Whatever they can get, I can Assassin's Trophy, so I'm really not scared of this. An opponent knows I have Assassin's Trophy, so I'm very curious what this can find right now. Gilded Lotus. Okay, you already had Omniscience, basically. Icy Manipulator? That can tap lands, right? Yeah. Edifice of Authority. Target can't block until your next turn. Okay. They can tap a land, I guess. I might use it to just crack the Mind Stone. Probably a good idea. I mean, if I hit a land untapped, I can cast Liliana. Maybe that's just better. Because I'm not totally... Yeah, I think that's better. I think we'll just bank on hitting an untapped land. Okay. Oh, we didn't hit it. Funny enough, they have a bunch of artifact creatures, so this actually isn't great. They can just Meteor Golem it too. Guess I'm just going to go for... Wait. Why am I not able to cast this right now? What's going on? Why is this grayed out? Double black. Oh, this taps for colorless. This is not tap for black. Okay, gotcha. Guess I'll look for a mana dork. Oh, to my surprise, I did not hit one. Guess I'll do it again. Nope. Yeah, tapping at the window should probably be literally anything else. There's so few creatures in my deck. Milling isn't bad. I have graveyard stuff, but it would have been nice to hit these two cards. Not really the duress. Panharmonicon. So everything triggers twice. They can Meteor Golem twice. Entering the battlefield, so not activated abilities or anything. Sword of Body and Mind? I don't know if you ever want to mill the black-green player. I think it's fine in this instance, I guess, but typically that's not that great at all. What did they mill? Nothing of substance, I guess. Okay. Yep. That's annoying. I'm going to lose to Icy Manipulator. Oh my god. I guess I do somewhat have to deal with this sword just because it's going to kill me before, you know, like it doesn't do that, so. Probably have to trophy that, yeah. They already have infinite mana. I just don't want to die to this. Can they sacrifice the instant speed? No, they can't. Okay. I'm not going to block. Yep. Yep. And then I get tapped down. And then, so if I find a black source, no, not even. They have an 8 mana artifact? The Parhelion second. What? Alright, we're dead. That's crazy. Okay, that's kind of a cool deck. It seems obscenely slow and very clunky. Like I died. I mainly just died because I didn't draw lands well before I died because they were threatening me. Maybe I should swap the squirrel with Garruk. Oh, wait, whoa. Wait. Let's take out the totally dead creature tutor card. I'm going to take out that weird card from Innistrad. Tapping at the window, and I'll put in the Abundant Harvest, yeah. They do actually pretty much the same thing, except Abundant Harvest can get a land. And it's probably 12 times better. Actually, I think Abundant Harvest is non-creature, is it? It's land or non-land, I think. It's not land or creature. So Abundant Harvest, if it was creature, it would do the same thing and guarantee the creature, because it would just like sift through like 1,000 cards, because there's so few creatures in my deck. Okay, so Domri. Probably a very, very aggressive deck. Thankfully, no turn 1 mana dork. Yeah, just into the north for our snow land here. Vraska can actually kill their commander. I guess I'll do that. It will die immediately, though, which is not great at all. So, yeah, it's land or non-land. Alright, yeah, I think I have to do that. I think I should blow up their commander. It also means they have to tap the Druid of the Cowl to kill Vraska, which is 1 less mana for them to play with next turn. Seems nice. Vraska's actually not doing anything, because there's no way I'm going to plus into a land. So I can see an argument for just recasting their Planeswalker. I'm definitely not going to plus it on one of my cards. Opponent completely disagrees. Sure. Because without tokens, this doesn't really do much. I really can't afford to get rid of my lands. Chandra. Okay. What is this? Nothing? Wouldn't it make more sense to plus and do damage to me? Are they scared of, like, exiling a relevant card? That seems strange. I think you probably want to kill me with damage there. But I guess we'll take it. So we'll play this. Gets me an untapped land that I can Guardian Idol. What color? Black, black. Yeah, I'll get black. Garruk does not seem that great on this board. I kind of expect massive trampling threats, and I don't think the wolves are going to cut it. I also kind of have to deal with this Chandra pretty fast. I don't have a way to not die to the constant 5 damage. Okay, so I think I'm going to Garruk. I could just do this and minus. This gives Riot. No, that's the other one. This is not the Riot one. So I can kill both their creatures. But I do not have an answer to the emblem here. Yeah, I think I actually have to do this. I guess we could lead with this. We can always lead with this. Okay, so they have this. I think I'm going to do this in plus. Or 0. Oh, make some wolves. And then now I can kind of get them in a spot where Liliana minus plus Garruk activation lets me potentially smack Chandra, so it doesn't instantly kill me with the ultimate that I can't answer. I might have to draw land in order to do all of that with the Guardian Idol activation. No, I need more mana than that, actually. Yeah, this doesn't look good. The Chandra's going to ultimate. Ravager Worm. Okay, that sucks. They don't blow up a land. Oh, it has to be activated ability? Oh, no, I have one, right? These are activated abilities. Funny enough, they're not ones you can use anymore, but... Okay. Oh, alright. Yeah, they can actually just do everything now. That's really bad. Yeah, that sucks. That was probably the best draw of all time. I don't know what I can do now. Abundant Harvest for Casualties of War? Galta in 4-mana Domri. Okay. End of your next turn. That's pretty good. Yep, I think we're dead. I don't think we're coming out of this one here. Okay, so now they randomly start plussing to do damage. I don't know why they weren't doing that earlier. Seems strange. Literally nothing matters if I don't answer this activation. Alright, nope, we're dead. They could literally have no play and then just cast Ops for the rest of the game and I'll still lose, so. We're getting kind of smacked today. Getting kind of smacked here. It does seem like I am getting a little bit mana screwed, but our opponents are just doing things before us. That wasn't even that aggressive of a deck. They just started doing stuff before I could do stuff, and that's really all she wrote. Though to be fair, we were in a decent spot, but they top decked that worm, which not only had haste, killed one of my wolves, and then Domri could kill the other wolf, and that's it. Alright, this is the blue-green untapped permanent Kira thing. This seems decent. They mulliganed twice, I think? Looks like they did. Okay. Sure. Maybe I should be running this. I don't know why I'm not, actually. Let's see. This into... I could use this to blow up their thing. I don't think I'm going to do that. I have a land drop next turn, so I think I'll just cast a ramp spell. We finally have Field of the Dead. That's pretty cool. This taps for 2 mana effectively with their thing there. Okay. This turns into the Gaia's Cradle. Alright, so I'm going to play this as a land, I think. Alternatively, I can do this, actually. I like this. So we'll get a land. And then double Mana Dork. And then send a message to Kiora with the 0-2. Hopefully this is just a big creature, and it just dies like a rook. Oh, it is, sort of. It's a creature that gets a ton of value, which is unfortunate. Like a boatload of value. Let's see. Yeah, I think we're just kind of gonna kill that. Oh no, it tapped the 1/1 instead. Oh, that feels bad. Is anything I want to pick up in my graveyard? Not really. I think I'll just make a food token. Yeah, if I had this 1/1 untapped, I could have poked here. I wouldn't have been able to make a food though, but I don't know, maybe it's good enough. So is Craterhoof Behemoth lethal? No, because it doesn't give other stuff haste. So I can't give the wolves haste at the same time. So do this. Play Baratodon. Cast a ramp spell. This. Make a zombie. I can growth spiral something? No, I don't think I want to. I mean, not growth spiral. Regrowth. Don't think I want to. I'll just pass. Alright, so if our opponent goes ham this turn and just taps out. What does this do? Draw a card. Okay, don't care. I think we killed him with Craterhoof here. Oh, do I even have the mana, though? They cost 10 mana to do that, right? Oh, God. Sure? No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, I actually almost had it. That's kind of crazy. Surprised they're willing to make this trade, honestly. I don't think I would. Yeah, I don't think I'd do that. Especially not swinging with Goreclaw. Isn't that like when you swing with this? It just seems weird. Helm of the Host? Oh my. Oh my. Put it on Goreclaw, probably? Yep. Alright. I think we're going to lose horribly. Again. This has not been good. This has not been a good series of games so far. Oh, it even has haste? Wow. Okay. Sure. I don't see any reason to do anything here. I think I'll just let all this happen. Man, they really did not like Garruk. Alright, they have Gaia's Cradle online. That is not good. I probably have to blow up the Helm of the Host. But I'm going to lead with this here. Get this. Doesn't really matter. Get a Zambi. And then I can cast this. I don't think I want to pick up Death Sprout. It is kind of the best target to pick up. Maybe I should. Yeah, it's probably the only target worth picking up. And I definitely have to blow up that Helm of the Host. So I'll put a stop at their main phase. This is combat, right? Beginning of combat? Yeah. So put a stop here. So whenever they move to combat, I can kill it before they make the Goreclaw token. Looks like they're trying to draw a card off of their land. Oh, come on. Alright, well, our opponent did what we wanted to do. Craterhoof, and then they can Helm of the Host Craterhoof too, which means they get double, but I think we're just dead to one Craterhoof. That is not Craterhoof Behemoth. That is Forniclix, I guess. That is very strange. I did not expect that. Pretty sure we were dead to Craterhoof. Maybe they just weren't running it. I don't know. It does kind of mess with my stuff. It means I can't really do anything here. I can play Garruk and then kill Vorniclix. I think I have to do that, because what else am I doing? I guess I can Death Sprout first. I'll just Death Sprout instead, because it locks down less mana. Get a Swamp. Can we come out of this? I don't know, probably not. I can make this a 3/5, but that's not really going to surprise our opponent. I don't have anything to tutor for. Yeah, I think we're just passing. It's funny, they've actually got to activate their Planeswalker 7 times. They just got the full usage out of that. Agent of Treachery. Alright, game's over. That sucks. Alright, so we've played against a lot of blue-green decks. They kind of seem like they do the same thing I'm trying to do, but they can draw cards at the same time, which is just better than playing like giant creature. Like if you just ramp into big stuff, that's all great, but you can also ramp into big stuff while drawing cards, which is an argument I would make that Sultai is almost strictly better than black-green, because we've seen that struggle here a lot. We could change the way this deck plays and go more token-based, and then just expect this Garruk to like go off and do some crazy nonsense. But there's not a lot of stuff that impresses me that makes tokens that I think are worth playing. Like, we could even do stuff like this where we sacrifice our board and kill them with life loss. But, I don't know. I think you want recurring token generators. It's hard to just play a big create some tokens card and then you just don't do much. Like, what is Spore Swarm really doing? Even with the squirrel. The squirrel is your, like, legendary. I mean, your legendary. Oh my god, I'm just making words up. Here's your commander. Yeah, I don't know. Not the best showing, though. Kind of unfortunate. I mean, even Field of the Dead. Field of the Dead is really all you need for token generation. I think this deck is decent with the tokens. It pretty much has the best things that make tokens in the game. Yeah, it just didn't work too well. Maybe you could get away with something like this and just go lower, draw cards, cycle through your deck, amass a wide board, go into Craterhoof Behemoth, kill your opponent, have like sort of removal off of Garruk, and the overrun that stays forever. Yeah, I don't know. Either way, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Peace, with probably a different deck. We'll see. Yeah, oh, definitely.